So just notice, is there anything which is unchanging? You don't have to answer it. It's a question that does not need to be answered, but rather just sincerely ask and notice. And as you sincerely ask and notice, it's possible that something which for some people may be unusual, strange, might occur. So as you sincerely ask, is there anything that is unchanging? And rather than trying to answer it, you simply ask and sincerely notice it's possible that the seeming distance between the one who's asking the question and the supposed answer to the question starts to seem like it's collapsing. And if you allow that without daydreaming, without going to sleep, if you just actually allow that and remain very awake, it's possible that you might have a glimpse, or even more than a glimpse, of yourself as this stillness. Now, some of you will have that experience and some will not, and that's totally fine. And some of you will recognize the experience and some will think about it, and that's totally fine. Some will have doubts and some will have no doubts, and that's totally fine. Perhaps, regardless of any of that, you might also notice that all of the activity that is occurring, all of the motion, all of the thoughts and the sounds and the desires and all the rest of it can occur simultaneous to this stillness. So it's not like they are in opposition to one another. If you're able to notice the stillness, then you might also notice that all the motion, all the thoughts, all the activity actually does not disturb the stillness. The stillness remains here. Some people have an experience like this, they have a glimpse, and then somebody says, well, you should practice awareness of awareness so that you can get to this state and always be in this state. Be awareness of awareness. Be the stillness always. Never deviate from it. Motion is your enemy. Thoughts are your enemy. Don't let thoughts arise. Don't let desire arise. It is your enemy. Practice awareness of awareness. And you might believe it. And then next thing you know, you find yourself sitting on the floor of an unfurnished apartment using your will, just trying to make all the thoughts stop forever. And I sincerely hope that does not happen to you because I don't think you would find that pleasant or useful. What I'm pointing out and inviting you to notice, if you're able to notice it, is that this stillness is undisturbed by all of the motion. All of the thoughts and desires do not disturb stillness. So then you might be wondering, well, what on earth do I do with this? What's right? What's wrong? What's up? What's down? Should I practice awareness of awareness? Should I try and still my mind? Should I get rid of all desire? Should I try and manifest my desires? What do I do? I did warn you from the beginning, didn't I? This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for those who cling to black and white answers, because it's not like that. That's what I'm pointing out. We have the tendency, many of us, again, we want to say this is good, that is bad. Say, aha, now I understand what Joey's been saying all along. Now I understand it. No, you don't. Or if you do, please let me know, because I don't know. If you've got it figured out, I mean, as a courtesy, it'd be nice if you would let me know, but I'm sure that wouldn't be the, you could just start your own YouTube channel and instantly have 1 million followers because you would have it all figured out. I don't think that that's really what, I don't think that's the truth. So why do you seek after that which ultimately can't be satisfying? I'm not, I have to say it because I know otherwise people are going to misunderstand. I'm not saying one is good and the other is bad. I'm not saying that you should practice awareness of awareness. I'm not saying that you should not. I'm not saying that you should manifest your desires. I'm not saying you should not. Still, I know somebody is going to think that's what I'm saying. They're going to think I've said some of those things that I didn't say, despite the fact that I've said explicitly that I didn't say those things. Which is why I said I was hesitant. It's dangerous. In many ways, it's safer just to say, do these 3 things, follow these 3 steps, XYZ plan to $1 million, how to manifest your significant person. Specific person? Is that it? Specific person? Anyway, whatever it is, I trust that for the 56 people plus a dozen, you are able to receive this in a good way and that it will help you to open to true self knowledge, which is not available in a book. It's not available on YouTube. It is not something that somebody else can give you. It is not something that somebody has the answer to. It's available to you, through you, as you, for you, and it's all of you. Which, if I was to, dangerous as this is, I might say it and then disregard this. If I was to reduce this today to some summary, maybe one possible way of understanding this is that you are the totality, that the self knowledge which gives you true satisfaction is not found by naively reducing yourself to this or that. Our minds want to do that because our minds want to say, just tell me what to do. Just what is it? Is it this or is it that? I need it. I need a direction. Should I just practice awareness of awareness? Or should I try to manifest my desires? Because they seem to be in opposition to one another. It can't be both. It's too complicated. Just tell me which one is it. Give me a direction and I'll do it. I'll be good. I promise. And what I'm saying is just notice that that's not giving you what you really want. And actually, what seems to be really obvious, if you just notice, is that you are the totality. Not the totality, not like totality with a capital T, like this special thing over there that will be had in the future that you'll gain the special knowledge of once you've perfected everything. But to the totality, just like lowercase t, but not less significant or less profound, it's just more immediate, more accessible, more true. That which is here now, the wholeness, the totality of you as you actually are. So notice that. That's what we explored, is to notice that you can't really separate out any of this. It's all intertwined. And it's not opposed to itself. Stillness and motion do not oppose one another. Awareness and thoughts do not oppose one another. Completion and desire do not oppose one another. I'm just using different words to point to something. So don't get hung up on the words and think I'm distinguishing between these things. I'm just saying that however you might divide it up in your thinking, if you just observe in your actual experience, it's all indivisible. And that aspect or quality that we might refer to as stillness or silence or awareness is really charming and delightful. So it makes sense that sometimes we would get the mistaken idea that that's the truth and everything else is false. There's no problems. I mean, if you have an authentic glimpse, if you're able to recognize that right now, if you just for one instant like that, just notice this silence, this stillness that's here before the next thought arises. So, not trying to stop the next thought, not trying to get rid of the next thought, not making the next thought the enemy, but just noticing that which is here before the next thought is problem free. So, it's very charming, it's easy to think, that's the answer. Awareness of awareness. Awareness of awareness. We must practice awareness of awareness. I read a book 15 years ago. The author proposed, said, organize your life in such a way that you can practice awareness of awareness as much as possible. So do whatever, just bare minimum to eke out your human existence so that you can practice awareness of awareness. Because awareness of awareness was a thing that one could do or should do or might do apart from one's life, right? So there's one's life dealing with the day-to-day life, and then there's the practice of awareness, separate things, very distinct. And one should organize one's life so that you can minimize the demands of doing things to take care of your day-to-day existence so that you can focus on awareness of awareness as a thing apart from the rest of your life and do the awareness of awareness as much as possible. So that's a way that people think about it sometimes. And maybe some people get good results with that, but I'm not convinced that most people do or that most people can, because I think that there's something fundamentally ignorant about that, which is to recognize that you are the totality. You're not just awareness of awareness. Of course, then some people say, well, I'll just focus on achieving my worldly goals. I don't need the awareness of awareness nonsense. It's absurd. Suffers from the same kind of problem, though, doesn't it? Still dividing that which cannot be divided and setting you apart from it as though that was possible. So I'm proposing that it's all one, it all works together.